Hey, welcome to Puck TV. This is Jadrian and Raz over here, somewhere over there. It's been a while. It's like we've been on vacation almost, except without the vacation part. And now I have to get used to Twitch because Twitch has been updated. It's a little bit different looking than what we're used to seeing, so it's colors and stuff. She says it doesn't show me broadcasting, so I just hit my refresh screen and it's working, so I'm somewhere. Yeah, although like looking around, it's like I'm looking around, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's colors, and then I tried doing the chat room function. It just seems really odd, but you know, it is what it is. So anyway, we're in Everquest 2 tonight. We're gonna do some running around. We've got our eye on a couple of fun player places that I'll need to write down the name so I can post it in my chat. Do you have a pin? Come prepared as always. Right, at least my wife is. She's prepared. So what we'll do is we are going to go hit a couple of places just to look around. You know, it's been a while. I got to ease back into these things. Don't want to throw too much at everybody at once. So, but in the pug pen we got Eagle Claw and Obram, and because of the new chat setup, like I can see who's in the room, oh, in the gamer me, but I can't move the viewer list. Yeah, it doesn't even show the gamer me in the viewer list, so I can't like say hello. Oh, he just popped in. But yeah, it won't let me move the viewer list, so the viewer list like pops right up on top the chat, so it's like I can see who's here. Yeah, I tried popping the chat, but then it was like it was just it 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 covered up the video part, so I couldn't see. I don't know. It's not working out the way I'm used to having it. Like I like the new colors and stuff like that. I just would like to be able to move my viewer list. I'm just saying, one little tiny thing out of this wonderful little project they've got would be to just let me move my viewer list like I'm used to having. Anyway, small minor thing. So I'm popping up our housing leaderboard. Oh, forgive me. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna make every effort I can to be here for some Friday fellowship for everybody who's gonna be here. Work has been having me work evenings, and this has been the first evening where I've had a normal, decent time. And tomorrow, it looks like they've got me planned to go all the way to 10 o'clock my time. So I'm talking like just right up to where Friday Fellowship would meet. So I'm hoping if everything goes well, I'll be out at a decent time, wrapped up, ready to go for Friday Fellowship because I'm looking forward to that. I've been real busy doing a lot of other stuff during the week. So anyway, without further ado, let's hop in someplace. Yeah, see, look, I can't even read the chat. I got this viewer list in the way. So I'll just have to see who's there. I can't even close the viewer list. There we go. Yep. Yes. There was a whole conversation. I just read it. We're caught up. So, but anyway, for anybody who happens to see this and is interested, Fridays from here on until we decide to change it, but Friday Fellowship time, Lord of the Rings, we are playing on the Silverload server. By the time you see this, who knows what level we'll be, but as of, what is this, June 7th? So June 8th, yeah, we are right around 7th level. We just got past the first tutorial part, and in fact, we're meeting up at the entrance to, was that Thalen's? Thorn's Gate, something like that. So we're meeting in the dwarf area, and at least from the elf and the human perspective, when you come out, there's like a horse that will take you there for like a silver piece, so it's really easy to get to that place if you want to meet up with us. So anyway, open offer, and it looks like if we have more than enough people for a group that we can actually form a raid, so that would be fun just to see a whole bunch of people running through the low level stuff. So yeah, so anyway, you can start over and make a low level person with us. Easy. I got my lore master that I'll probably keep working. Oh, did you want a lore master too? I know, I know. It's a balancing act because my wife has reminded me, which I have not forgot. Trust me. Guild Wars 2 open beta, and I will be streaming some of that this weekend as well. So at some point, we'll do Friday Fellowship, and then after that, it's all. I know. I was planning on taking my wife to a movie, and she said, "Screw the movie. It's Guild Wars 2 beta time." So, you know, who knows? Giggle Claus says, I thought Raz was going to be a minstrel. Yeah, I think she's going to be a minstrel. She interrupted me about the Guild Wars 2 beta. I thought she was talking about being a lore master, but no, yeah, I guess it's a Guild Wars 2. Who needs to go spend money when I've already spent money on the pre-purchasing the game? So, yeah, there you go. Guild Wars 2. That's true. I could always download the movie off the internet. Wink, wink. I would never do that. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. There's just something in my eye is all. Alright, what's this house we're looking at? Look, when I post this on the internet, people are going to have like 20 minutes of just me and us. They're going to be like, I wanted to see my house, and all he did was talk. Alright, so it's in the medium homes. It's the number 1. Two Mouses Paradise. So I'm very curious to see what that is. So we have the Two Mouses Paradise. Huh. Let's see, Gaming asked, any hunters in the group? And he confirmed, screw the movie. Guild Wars 2. Let's see. Talking about Lord. Yeah. I don't think they want to watch us talk about Lord of the Rings, because if they're watching us talk about Lord of the Rings, they're going to be like, wait a minute, what are you guys doing playing Everquest 2? Alright, so let's give this our expert analysis. As expert as once a week players can do. So when I first pop in, okay, so I didn't like automatically get turned into a rat or anything. Oh, here we go. So I gotta read the note. Nope. So I'm trying to figure out how exactly this relates to Two Mouses. So this must be like Ratongan in flavor. Oh, Gamer Me said, oh, by the way, I had to block your son from Steam. Somehow I got him in. Oh, okay. I somehow got him instead of you on Steam. Yeah, we only have the one account on Steam, so we just share the one. So yeah, if you see him, it's as equal chance as me as it is him. I didn't want him to have his own Steam account, so. Oh, that's some interesting armor you're wearing. Alright, so when we come onto the island, we have two homes with small doors, so it's a Ratonga home. So alright, so upon first entering, oh, it didn't even get inside. My wife comes over. She says she absolutely loves the water pump. Apparently that is a new and novel thing. Oh, and now she's curious how they got the water in. So there you go. If what is wrong with your armor? Oh, it just looks weird. Okay, so water pump. So anyway, water pump. That's what she's into. Oh, Shiny Jim's on. You did catch the stream from start. I'm here, and we just started, and we just came in, and what you're seeing is the innovation of a water pump. And my wife is totally fascinated by the fact that there's water in the bucket. So you got it. She's trying to examine the water, but it will only let her click the bucket. So she's very, very entranced by that. So what that means is I am gonna, come back into here. I gotta put myself in the walk mode. Hopefully that's walk. There we go. So it is small. If I get in far enough, I still can't stand up apparently. There we go. So this was made for the Ratonga people, of course. Lots of cheeses, which would seem appropriate. It says 2 mouses, and I think Ratongas are quote-unquote like rats. So I mean, I'm not quite sure the pedigree and where they differentiate to subspecies and whatnot. But yes, cheese does seem appropriate. And I'm not quite sure what some of that stuff is. So dishes and lots of types of cheeses, I would assume. Which again would all make sense. So here's their cheese preparation facility. Nice. Ooh, here's somebody new. A friendly arrows. He has a friendly comment for you. Someone named Friendly Arrows is new. And I think I noticed that when Lord of the Rings was on Steam, they had like some kind of package, like $15, $20 or something. You get like some station cash and some of the downloadable content. So we got stone walls, the barrel. So this was the cheese house. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next little place. Gamer Me likes to point out she's been known to kill NPCs. I think that... Don't let her hear that. She hates being reminded of that. I think she heard. Alright. Who's not in group? Oh, let me change my voice chat so she can defend herself. If they fixed it. Yep. Works for me. Okay.
Do not kill NPCs.
I will turn her up a little bit too. Now she can defend herself. It was on stun. It was the one time, and it was a Borg, so it wasn't like, you know. Oh, this must be the bakery one then, or a normal kitchen. Bakery. Lots of bread. That actually looks pretty good. Love homemade bread. Let's see. What? Oh. Well, you can defend yourself now. She has a voice. That's right. She can defend herself a little bit. Shiny Jim said, I do not kill NPCs, I just kill them. Hack Benjamin. Oh, hey Hack, what's up? Not much, we're just looking around this little player area here. Checking things out. So I like the separate bakery and a separate cheese building because they have, you know, put in items that would be appropriate for each dedicated room. Is that a menu? It'd be neat if you could click on it. There it is. Clipboard has several sheets of paper sorted by profession and work order. Oh, I guess you could actually do cooking. Can you do Ritz in here? Look at that. It's functional too. Nice. Friendly Arrow says, play EQ2 as well, although I can't understand the new experience added. The new experience added player created content and a game update added raids. What's the 2? I get confused. I guess the 2 just threw me off. Oh, why the new experience added player created content? What do you mean? Do you know what that is? The new... We might not have read. She's gonna figure it out. Oh, expansion. I was thinking experience. I totally read that wrong. Let's see. Oh, just the way they did. Ah, who knows? You can never tell. I'm sure they sit around and they decide, what would be the best way to get their stuff out and
No, we're not playing the same races game, are we? Half elf.
here we go.
Always.
Here is another place. Is this player put structures, honey? Okay, so these are all player structure because I think the only thing that comes on this island is the Hobbit hole itself. So the cheese factory and the bread factory and the barn has all been made. And look, we gotta share that. Oh, turkey. My wife says she loves the fact that they used stairs here as the roof, which, yeah, I probably would not have even thought that those were stairs the way that they've got them stacked. It's very cool. Oh, Hack Benjamin, that's right, because you were like working and we thought you were coming in right away and you didn't come in last week and we were like, But yeah, seven is where we will be. I like that food. Okay, my wife says that, oh, and the duck has been added. And the tree was added and the hidden distillery in it. Who knows what they're making? Oh, it's cute. It's got all kinds of stuff in here. Very clever. So yes, we'll be ready for you in the Lord of the Rings. A baby cow is a calf. That is true. Is there a baby cow? Was that a baby cow? That wasn't a baby cow. That was a big cow. You can't milk a baby cow. That'd be weird. Let me just recheck the size of that cow. Yeah, I don't think that's a baby cow. That's like a rat-sized cow. Ooh, and the udder shake. That's creepy. And they have turkeys and ducks. Alright, so I'm going to run around the outskirts here. Okay, she said come up where she's at. Oh, they got a lot of stuff. Oh, look, and they even have a beehive. Now, what is this supposed to be, do you think? This is a sap collector from the tree. Tapping the sap, making some syrup. Tapping the sap. And a little beehive. So they have a little industrious... I gotta look for the opening. There it is. I'd stick my finger in there and get some honey, but I might get stung. So let's come down and look at... Oh, look! Look, well, okay, so first of all, they have a garden. I'll make sure not to walk through it. But it's a fairly big garden. And he's got the wagon and the... Where's the tools? Oh, there's some tools. Very nice. And then what I like back here was I even had more, well, we'll go over there next. But over here is more stuff. Now see, those are Ratonga sized. Yeah, everything here is Ratonga size. Hack Benjamin, did you change your color? Old Bessie. Haven't played this game. Well, you might as well play this one too. It's free. I'm cheap, so everything I do is free. Mostly. Kinda. Sorta. Little horses. I'd crush that one if I tried to get on there. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I'm just saying, for scale and size comparison. Just standing, I'm taller than that. So yeah. Probably not going to be riding the horses. Alright, now this is what I wanted to see over here. What did they put over here? Okay. My wife says they've even got in the log. Oh, look, they got the beaver in the log. It's a talking beaver.
I love their attention to detail. I love details, and they put a lot of attention to detail.
And we're
That's my favorite.
gonna cross right over here and see what they got going on. Lots of fun stuff. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be, but it's neat. Ooh, ooh, wait. And I can mostly climb up here too. What do they have though? Almost. I was never very good at climbing ladders, especially because I'm so big and get stuck on the ceiling. Okay, so you got a little place to rest. Very cool. What's down here? This, like using your imagination. It's like where Gollum lives. Look, you got the partially eaten fish, little hovel. It makes me think of like a survivor's den or something. Stranded island, deserted island. I wonder if they put the fish in the water. But there they are, ready to be caught. Because there's the fishing pole. Yes, I agree. This actually has a lot of nice detail in it. Salted fish to keep them dry so they don't go bad. I like this little campsite. And the big mushroom umbrella. Very nice. Alright, so now though, we've explored the outside. Now we get to go in and check out the inside. So this hobbit hole is actually probably a really good size for a Rotanga. So what do we got? We got the mail slot, water. What is this?
Yeah, that's the Eldar stove. It's actually a fire thing, and they changed it into
That's pretty neat. See, I know my wife's taking mental notes. I'm stealing that, and I'm stealing that.
It's not stealing, it's being inspired by.
Well, you will see some of this inspiration in some of her upcoming projects. Alright, let's see. I can walk now. It'd be nice when they make like a 5-room underground hobbit hole. That would be very cool. But yeah, you want to talk about Lord of the Rings. Here it is right here. We can play Lord of the Rings here now too. But I like how they can take the furniture, just shrink it down and make it halfling size and Rotanga size and dwarf size. Always fascinated by the detail to the furniture that they have. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not fitting on those. What's in here? Why, they have their food storage and looming. Shiny Jim says, "You're like Gandalf hitting his head on the chandeliers and stuff." Yes, this is. I definitely do feel like the proverbial bull in a china shop here, so I'm trying to walk ever so gently. I think if they have a bathroom in here, this will be one toilet that I will not have to test. Oh, look, and here's the bathroom. And there's the toilet. Oh, my goodness. Not happening. I'm afraid not. Oh, look, they even have the little plushie. Some chocolates. Some chocolates. What else we got going on? Another stove. Gotta keep the place warm. Get your hot water. I like that. Just heat your water, dump it in the tub. You don't have to worry about carrying it from all over the place. Just heat it right there. Of course, then if you were going to do that, you should just put some sort of heating element under the tub and let that heat up, and then you could adjust temperature and whatnot somehow. But anyway, what do I know? I'm just a barbarian who's trying to sit on mouse-sized toilets. Alright, remember this is just for experimentation and senses of scale, but I do it everywhere we go. Let's see if I remember right. It's like chair, sit. Sit, chair, I got it backwards. I do it in every house. You would think I'd know the command by now. Take a seat. I'm so squinched up in there I can't even sit down proper, so probably not good. The best thing about Zombieland is not flushing. Well, I suppose if any near apocalyptic world ending events, those are some of the last things you wouldn't have to worry about, I suppose. So this is cute. I can understand why, like, not that I really follow a whole lot of debate, but sometimes I hear about debate how folks were very upset that these hobbit holes were essentially, 2 rooms, had limited item counts, but it seems like there's a fairly significant item count based on what's going on outside. I think the problem is they wanted to have more to the actual hobbit home to put some of that item count. So I think it would be cool if they did make a bigger hobbit hole experience, more rooms. But I love it. Oh, my wife figured it out. Oh, she figured it out. Okay, let's come out here. Wait. I'll let you keep that as a secret. No, it won't. Let's share. Okay. My wife figured out the water in the bucket, and she's not going to share. She says she figured it out.
If you want to figure it out, come here yourself and play.
There you go. Now you got some more reasons to come here. So this is an excellent example of the Hobbit hole and how it can be used, and then what to do with the land. Yeah, because see that's the thing that people were saying. They're like, okay, so you have us purchase this hole, the Hobbit hole, and you put just a little tiny Hobbit home in it, and then a whole bunch of overland. What are we going to do with the overland? And to an extent, here's some really good ideas. So your mileage will vary depending on how you want to decorate it. So if you have a hobbit hole or know of a hobbit hole that you want us to come check out, please let me know of it. You can send me a private message in the Everquest 2 forums. You could probably send me a private message on the Twitch forums. If you see this through YouTube, you could YouTube me a comment or something and say, hey, come check out this hobbit hole. But this one just happened to be Two Mouses Paradise. So that was their interpretation of the Hobbit hole world. Oh, I'm moving kind of slow when I walk. So let's see. And I think that's everything that we have visited. I had to start rating the houses now. I used to save and do the ratings like after I broadcast, but by then sometimes I'd forget, and then I'd have to come back later and do it. Because I didn't want people to see what I was doing, just say, oh, he rates everything positively. But, if I visit it, I like it. So there's that one. Gamer Me says maybe it's time to take the mic away from her. What? He's being a pain. Being a pain. Oh, hey, Pyromancer. See, I hate not having my little viewer list. I like to see who all is there. So we got a few folks, which I'm so glad. I was like, man, I've been gone so long, people won't come back, but we're glad you're here. Jadrian, Pyromancer says, Jadrian, I know your channel is about free-to-play MMOs. Would you try a free-to-play MMO FPS? Yeah, it's actually mostly what I cover is free-to-play MMOs, but I will let you know that yes, I do other stuff as well. If I don't have to pay for it, I would be more than happy to play it. That's my motto around here. Always trying to show people some fun ways to find free stuff that they might know about. Demos are free, so I'll play those. What do you have in mind? Uh-oh. Gamer Me says she went from NPC killer to house thief. It's not thieving, it's inspiration. We had that clarified. Okay, so what's next? Alright, so we're going to leave this one here. I'm going to stop momentarily so I can, since these don't edit in such a way that I can easily break it down and have separate videos for folks, I'm just going to stop recording for a moment, load up the next place we're going to visit, and then hop on back with that. Just easier for me to post my videos separately. Alright, so we're going to exit out real quick. Alright, so again, that's the Two Mouses Paradise, Antonia Bale, Medium Homes. Come check it out. Visit it, enjoy it, love it. And we will be back momentarily.